hello. Welcome back to the Captain's Corner podcast. I am your host, as always, Matthew Harris. Joining me today, as per usual, our co host in Kane Chapman Kenny, Luke Driscoll. But we also have a guest on the show today. We have Lachlan Martin. How are we, boys?
I'm doing very well, Matty. I'm sorry I missed last week, unfortunately, but I can't wait to see what we're going to get ahead of us today. What are your thoughts, KCK?
Oh, I'm just excited to be here. Another episode on the way, and I'm excited for all the VPRL news to come and talk about what's to come next week.
Yeah, thanks for having me, boys. It's good to get behind a podcast again. It's been a while. I haven't done one of these since the 360 days, which were a few years ago now. So it's good to be back behind it. Good to just talk some footy and talk some just glad to be back here.
Maybe spill some more tea, talk some footy. Should I say foot tea? Sorry.
Oh, Jesus.
It
was
wouldn't it
fun.
wouldn't be the Chapter's Corner without a really bad joke from me. Um,
Really bad? That might be the funniest thing you've ever said, bro.
Oh.
That's
you,
that is
you know
so
what?
bad.
You know what? You're fucking right, and I respect that. Um, but yeah, I think we should just clear some of the tea straight off, and then we'll get into the main course. So, talking about last week, we really spoke about the whole SRL versus VPRL. Had some slideshows, and specifically there was a a slide um, involving Logan Strange and a takeover, or a hostile takeover, as the SRL put it. I'm just going to put this up here now. This is a statement he wanted to put out publicly, just so he can clear the air a bit, which I'm all for. I like the correct information being out there. Reading this, seeing screenshots that I was shown by Logan with what happened, um, he's justified in my opinion. Um, the SRL tried to make him out to be a bad guy, hostile takeover. From what I seen, it didn't look like that at all. Um, and yeah, like I'm just glad this information's out. Can I get your take, boys? We'll start off with you, Kane.
I mean, I have to agree with everything you've said so far. Going through all the information we've received this week in regards from Logan, they really painted him in a bad picture, and it's just been not the case. And to be honest, when I was reading all that stuff, it didn't sit right with me because I've always known Logan personally through over the years of a lot of talking back and forth between me and him, and it just seemed very out of character. So I'm glad that this information is out now to clarify things. What about you, Lukey?
Yeah, so obviously, like me reading through it, and this is rather a summary more than anything. That so from his side, it wasn't about him taking over. He was approached by several people about the way it was being run. And as founder, he felt that he should explore maybe how to make it better, and he pushed for a proper conversation with the commission over at the other league, rather than having a breakaway, which is the VPRL now, obviously. Um, but it never progressed. So them making out like he was trying to hostile takeover, and I guess in his own part, he doesn't feel like it's not justified to say that he was trying to do that. And as for the plans for him taking over, it was never discussed. So so maybe slightly exaggerated from the commission's side at SRL. What's your thoughts, Lachlan?
Oh yeah, I don't know if I'll necessarily add. I think everyone kind of knows where I stand based on the whole you know, obviously a lot of the other stuff that's going on recently. Obviously the VPR, I'm very excited for it to kick off. But large part, I just agree with what Logan said. Some of the stuff around, he just wants to see the rugby league simulation community succeed. That's what I want to see too, you know. And if it's not the VPRL, then I want obviously I want the VPRL to succeed. But if that falls through or whatever, then I still want to see some, simulation rugby league competition going. You know, whether that's the other smaller league that's around. I don't know. I don't know how that league's going, but as long as the we have something for the community to enjoy, I think that's all that really matters at the end of the day. You know, we don't need all this petty, bickering, arguing. None of that really. We just want something because it's fun. We all enjoy it at the end of the day. We're all here because it's fun. We're not here to pick fights. We're not here to argue. We're here to just have fun watching our little characters run around on a rugby league video game. And that's all it's about. So I think what Logan said here is accurate, and yeah, I agree. I agree with it. Surprisingly, to the surprise of no one.
Yeah, yeah, no, I couldn't agree more. Couldn't have said it better myself. But yeah, just let's just hope it's better for everyone in the long run. Let's just have a good fucking league or leagues. Watch some footy, enjoy ourselves.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, all the VPRO has a lot of opinions over the way that it's being brought up. Whatever your opinion on it, I don't think it really matters. All it's doing is providing competition, and at the end of the day, that should be a good thing, because if you want to survive, you're gonna have to improve your quality. Otherwise, you'll get left in the dust. So, I just think overall it should be good for everyone involved, especially just the fans who just here want to play, just want to watch some some virtual rugby league, as some might put it.
That's it. Anyways, I feel like we should actually just delve straight into the main course of today's episode. It's VPRL, baby. Um, we're going to start off. We'll introduce the 6 teams, of course, their leadership groups. But I do have to say, for the first time ever in the history of the Chaplain's Corner, we're going to have a video playing in this shit. It's copy and pasted, but like it's still a video. I figured out how to do it, but let's go. Um, anyway, so let's start with. Well, I'm just gonna wait for the team to show because this is a beautiful video, by the way. Like I don't know if you've seen it, boys, but yeah, the first team on show here is the New Zealand Renegades. Their captain Ryzen Rivers, vice captain is Rocky Rivers, and their co-vice is Aka Tank. Solid bloody leadership group there. We got the bloody what is it called? Where are they? I completely blanked. Sorry. The Western Sydney Bulls. Liam Ryan, the captain. Chad Johnson, vice captain, and Chaz Dingo, the co-vice captain. Oh, they're pretty shit if you ask me. Nah, they're good. They're good. Then we have the Brisbane Pirates, captain being Jordan Lewis, vice captain Jacob Morrison, co-vice captain Tim James. We have the Northern Marlins, where the captain's Jack Carl, vice captain's Mark Henry. Somebody's going to get their head kicked. And the Coast vice captain, Lucas Deuce. Then we got Central Thunder, Mark Lee is the captain. Some shit fuck named Luke Driscoll is the vice captain. Who made that decision? And the Coast vice captain, bloody Eden Hitchens. And I realized I said Coast twice, and
Well,
I fucking apologize.
I slipped a couple of $50 bills over to Mark, and that's how I got VC. So
That sounds like a Sydney thing to do, mate. What are you doing over there? But speaking of Sydney, I saved the best for last, right? We've got the Sydney Wedgetails, captain
Best.
Clark Burton, vice captain Lakeni Letufuga. I probably fucking butchered that name. And the co-vice captain is none other than myself. Honestly, solid.
how'd
solid.
you get that?
Just fucking.
Slipped a
It's
couple
not,
of
it's not
50s
about
to
what you know, it's about who you
Claire,
know,
or-
but it's also about what I know.
Mm.
One of the most successful captains, if you ignore the last 2 seasons. But yeah,
Oh, yeah,
bloody.
And losing streak.
Yeah, it's all about like evening it out. I'm balanced, consistent. I'm either consistently good or consistently shit. There's no in between.
That's why you're a halfback now, because that's all they do, right? In the virtual rugby league world, I feel like they're always either like one of the best players or one of the worst players, making a million errors.
Hey.
My first year as a half, I won 5-8 of the year, so I'm cheering when I did that.
And whose decision was it to do that?
We don't talk about whose decision it was.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it took me season 10 to get second row of the year. so there's that.
I think I got lock of the year in my first season at lock, but That
All
was
right, let's
about
get
as
it off.
far as I
Let's
went.
get on to.
Um,
I
what I
thought
what
I
I
don't think I said won anything on the VPR, so I'm not sure what you
no,
guys are talking
nobody's
about.
won anything except for like good spirits and fucking fun, I guess. Um,
Just high fives.
just talking about the actual leadership groups, all really good leadership groups. Jokes aside, some really well-known names. The Northern Marlins have a bloody world heavyweight champion right there. Fucking hell. Um, but yeah, no, like I'm really looking forward to how this bloody competition goes. Your thoughts, boys?
I think I
Um,
made
looking at
this comment
all the
earlier.
leadership groups, like they are very, I think they're very well balanced with a lot of experience, cool heads, that have been around for a long time and have really proven themselves, which I think makes it very balanced for all the teams, which is good.
Yeah, they are all very solid leadership groups. I'm surprised, Lockie. I'm surprised you weren't a captain or a VC somewhere.
Just not really my vibe nowadays. I like to just sort of sit back and just help out where I can, but like let the others do the heavy lifting. You know?
Yeah, that's a perfectly valid reason. Yeah, no, and I think KCK touched on it. Like they are, it is a lot of experience across the whole. Like every team has really good captains, so it's going to be interesting for this first season how they how the teams line up against each other. Unless if you go off Channel 5's report, in which case the Central Thunder come last, in which case that
I think it's
reporter
pretty
should be shot.
accurate when you look at it.
Oh, I think
Yeah,
I think
well,
it's pretty accurate too if you go by the sims I've done against them too.
oh,
Heard
I
about
mean,
them
look, I
soon.
think overall this first year, it's going to be really hard to predict where each team goes because it's going to come down to how well the marquee players actually perform. Like, if you really think about it, all the other players, they're all going to be kind of the same. It's going to come down to who drafted the best in that first opening round in the marquee draft. And I think I'm just, there's such a fun. I'm just worried that they don't have anyone in that 6, 7, or 9 role that's really going to stand up for them.
Yeah,
and yeah, and
So,
that's a really good segue into the next section, I think.
yeah, we're going to talk the marquee draft. Um, if you boys want to go up and get the marquee draft in front of you, just so we all have everything in front of us, so we know what we're talking about.
Where
We'll
is
go,
the market? I can't actually see.
oh no, it might be in news and
it's in
updates
news and
where
updates.
stuff like that would be. You fucking
News
idiot.
and updates.
Oh, sorry. I thought there'd be a channel literally called fucking Draft.
Nah, well,
When the
we're not
draft was
time yet.
being done, yes.
It's our first season, all right. We have to it takes a bit for us to go on to stuff like that.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to talk round one of the draft. Then we'll go Kane, Driscoll, Martin, and we'll just rotate and then all talk about it anyway. So round one, the overall number one draft pick of the VPRL was none other than Kane Chapman Kenny. Don't build your fucking ego, but
Fucking surprise.
yeah, Kane Chapman Kenny was picked first in the Sydney Wedgetails. I I did push for that. No shit. Um, Number two, the Renegades took Sonny Tyre Jr., the commissioner himself. The Marlins took Lachlan Martin. Bloody, you're up in this bitch too, eh? In the first round. Thunder took Luke Malkus. Bloody Pirates took Caleb Jeff, and the Bulls took Wally Allen. Honestly, I'm not surprised with who's picked there. Every single member is a proven name. They're guns. They're going to do great for their sides. But I do have to say right now, early prediction that number one draft pick, bloody the VPRL Player of the Year, calling it right
Don't,
now.
That's
I
a
don't want
bold
that title.
prediction there, Cotton.
Don't want that title. I do not. I do not accept that title. I
No,
don't accept
it's
anything
happening,
like
mate.
that.
It's happening. You're gonna put a little crown next to your name after you get it too.
No.
Which is really interesting. So our first pick was Lachlan, and when I seen the draft, like the draft order, I'm like, oh, well, we're not getting Lachlan because with the
Yeah.
Marlins
Just
before us. So that's why our next
Yeah,
pick was Luke.
me and Jack's sort of plan is every time something like this happens, is he deliberately doesn't make me captain so that he can get someone that he wouldn't get otherwise, and then or vice captain, sorry, and then he'll pick me up later. And I knew that I reckon if he didn't get me that first round, all those other teams take me.
Well,
So we
that's
got
what I
very
mean.
lucky that the only
well,
two teams that I had circled someone else that'd be picking got in front of us. Because otherwise, I think had we have fallen any further down, I would have been snapped up, and I wouldn't have ended up at the Marlins.
Oh, you would have ended up at Thunder. You would have been
hey,
our first. You would have been our first pick, hands down our
Oh,
first
thank
pick.
you.
So
you said Luke Marcus was your second pick, yeah? Like on your list. I thought you told
Yeah.
me before the show I was the second on your list.
yeah, but we were picking a forward first, so we had the
I
forwards
was a
and the
forward.
backs. Oh, why do I keep thinking you're a back? I don't know. You have to go back and look at my list. Oh,
I
I'm gonna
mean,
go
you
over
did
to-
tell me like prior to the stream
Yeah.
that Kane was like
Like-
very high up on your list. So
He was. Kane was very high up on our list as well, but Lachlan was first, and then I think
Aw.
I don't know, but I think
Must be a good player, but hey.
To be fair, Lachlan, you are a very good player, and you are a
Right.
very good leader. And I've been in the sheds with you. You're very good to be in the sheds with.
yeah.
I know.
giggity.
I know.
I don't know why you guys telling me this. I know.
No.
Thanks for the ego, Mr. Guest.
I know, motherfucker. You don't have to tell me.
Feels good. Feels good to be wanted, right?
Uh,
But yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty much round one.
Anyways.
Really recapped, eh? I got a little
Yeah.
emotional for a second there. Fuck.
All right. So marquee draft recap round 2. We have the Bulls have Sione Mataus. The Pirates have Ash Crutcher. Thunder went with Callum Murray. The
Say
Marlins.
it.
Sorry?
Say it with your chest.
See why you told me to fucking do this.
I know how to pronounce it.
Kalionalani Mahana Olu.
Close. I've been in enough VCs with Jack where I know how to pronounce his name, I think.
Renegades went with Tyler Keane, and the Wedgetails went with Daniel Punch. What do we think about the draft picks for that one, boys?
I think I'll start. No shock with Daniel Punch. Another one of the boys.
Yeah. Just reuniting the Roosters team from what season 8?
Excuse me, original Manly team. Just saying.
It's more the OG Manly team.
Mm.
Because Kane was never in the Roosters, even though he owed me
Nope.
one. Dog.
Okay.
Just couldn't make it work.
But yeah, no, more solid options. I'm surprised as many halves went in this round, considering how many halves there actually are. But then Thunder went smart again, picked another forward. Like, I don't even know where I'm not even gonna fucking try doing that. Yeah, fuck that.
His
I'm a
name
very,
Callie.
very unhappy captain over you guys doing that, Luke.
Yes, I'm well aware. I've spoken to Jack around that. He's like, "Why did you do that?" And I'm like,
Look, he wanted to get all the boys together. He ruined it.
yeah. Look, if he went Callum first, then you would have been taken by us. So you pick your battles, right? Yep.
And maybe mid-season trades, who knows?
Yeah,
Well,
I
that's
think
what I said.
I think overall, but like most teams, they pick smart. I am surprised at how many halves went this round. Like what? So Sione Mataus half. Is Ash a half? Ash
Yeah,
a
he
half,
is.
Isn't he? Yeah.
Is Tyler Keane a half?
Tyler Keane's a half. Is Daniel a half?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Is he?
So what's
I
that?
thought it was
Everyone but Callum and Kilani Mahanu Ololu. Whatever. Close enough.
So you know what? It's easier to say the last name of
Mahanu
Mahana.
Ololu is easy. It's just the first
Yeah,
name.
just say his last name. That solves the problem. But yeah,
Let's just call him syllables.
Is his first name Callie? Fucking.
Kaleo
I just said it in
Nalani.
my head. Alani.
We're beating a dead
Kaleo.
horse now. We're shit. Let's move on.
yeah, I haven't even attempted it. So, yeah, let's move on. Round
Oh,
3.
yep, let's go.
It's your turn,
So
Bristol.
obviously we had the Wedgetails go Aaron White. The Renegades went Jai McCartney. Uh, the Marlins went Eddie Oliver. We obviously went with Tyrone Clay. The Pirates went Corey Bell. And the Bulls went Joey Kelly. Now, I'd like to point out that that means the Renegades' first 3 picks were halves.
Yeah. This is
I,
sort of
I,
what we
And
Sorry, you want to go first?
no,
Sorry.
yeah,
I was just gonna. Fuck! I thought he was talking to me.
oh, no, I was just like, so there was an abundance of marquee halves. And I I assumed when we were doing this draft that you wouldn't start dipping into your half pool up until you'd secured your forwards and your backs that you needed. Now, obviously, the Renegades went down a different route and had to snap up all the halves they could. And later on, I think we'll cover this, that they sort of got stuck with too many halves. Now, you guys, go for it.
Yeah.
Just when your captain's also a half, I kind of like it. Kind of leaves him stuck. They're either gonna have to. He's either gonna have to put himself on the bench or put one of his marquee players on the bench.
Yep.
So
So, from what I've seen, though, I think one of them have changed positions now. Because I was looking at the team sheets earlier, the stats, the player stats, and I think one of them swapped over now. So that's probably a good thing for them because I think they ended up with 6 or 7 spines, 6 spines, 6
they had
spines.
6. They had 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 4. They had 5 spines and there's only 4 positions they can play, so they have to have one on the bench.
Yeah.
Hey, Sonny, if you're listening, if we can change one of our marquees to a back, that'd be fucking sweet. Please. Um, yeah, no.
This is like the All Blacks,
Again,
eh?
what
We'll
is
just
that?
change all the marquees to backs.
See, I wasn't here for this round 3 of the draft. But if I was talking to Clara at the time, I wouldn't have went back to back halves because we had the last pick in round 2 and the first pick in round 3, and we picked 2 halves. At that point, we had already had we could have left the halves to later because there was so many at the end.
Yeah, I think I have you guys at the same. I think you guys ended up with the same amount of halves as what's his name? The Renegades did because obviously Burton's also a half.
Yeah.
No,
So
they didn't.
That's fine.
They were one less. They were
we
one
had
less.
we
So
had 5 total.
they had 5, and the Renegades had 6 because when I looked at when we got to the very
6.
very end, me and Mark were sitting in chat having a good old laugh about it because I was like, one of these teams are going to end up with 6 spine players. Ugh.
I think it was almost us, wasn't it? Until bloody
Until East, yeah.
Burden did his thing. But we'll talk about that in that round, eh?
Okay, let's move on to the next round. All right, Lockie, why don't you cover the
Oh, I
next
get to
round?
read it out. Oh, let's do this. All right, round 4 is it?
Yeah.
Obviously the Western Sydney Bulls and the Brisbane Pirates with max plays. The Central Fund took Jai Collin. The Marlins took Caleb J. The Renegades took Charlie Rossini, and the Sydney Wedgetails took Jim Bourbon.
Jim Bourbon.
Bourbon.
Come on,
Same
man.
thing.
Come on, man.
You know what?
We're Australian here. You should know alcohol.
I
I don't
want,
drink. Did you guys not know I don't drink?
You don't have to drink
I
to know
said
what
bourbon
bourbon
as
is.
well.
Yeah, I don't know how to spell it, but
Okay, I'm going to
Yeah,
put it out there. I want that to be canon now. I want his name to be Bourbon.
I'm just going to go ahead and say
right
Bourbon.
now.
I read it as Bourbon as well.
Thank you.
There we go.
Well, because the bourbon, you'd
Jim
think it'd be spelled just like a U. The O carries a sound because it starts with an O. It goes OU. So
Balbin.
Bourbon. Anyways,
So what do we
I
think?
think
Huh?
it's interesting. I think I'm surprised Jai fell this far down. I thought he would have been snapped up earlier, to be honest.
I would have snapped him up earlier if I knew.
And same with Rossini. I'm surprised Rossini fell down that far. But other than that, I think it's a good round from out of the picks left. Yeah.
And that rounded our last marquee off, so we ended up with 3 forwards and 3 backs. Obviously, we didn't pick a spine, but if we move on to the next round, Matty.
Yeah. So Wedgetail's picked first. Uh,
You're gonna
This
Wait,
whole round will be crack up.
so all I'm gonna say, right, is when Clark first asked me to be in the leadership group, the first response I said to him is like, "So how am I gonna rort the salary cap for you? Because I'm good for that." Um,
How am I gonna cheat?
how am I gonna bend the? No, not cheating. I bend the rules.
we stay within the lines. They're just very black and white.
No,
we
you
stay
in the
behind
grey
the lines,
area.
except we just make the lines a little bit wet so it smudges.
No. What I do is I stay on this side of the line, but I get so close that they make rules to stop what I'm doing. So then, in the future, that is no longer allowed. Um,
So if
you
anything,
know,
we're clearing up rules.
yes. So what happened here is there wasn't an even amount of players to share equally for all the teams. We had 35 marquees. We needed 36 for every team to have 6. My mate, which was my pick here, Nicholas Aoife, was planning on becoming a marquee player, but had not yet done his thing, so he wasn't on the list for everyone to pick. I messaged Sonny and said, "Hey, my mate's still going to be becoming a marquee player. I know he hasn't done it yet, but that will allow us all to have 36." Due to like a lack of forwards in the comp, he asked me if my mate could be a forward, and I said only if I can guarantee he's in my team, because we were desperately needing another forward. I mean, we more needed a back, but like forwards are not bad either.
But hear me out. Hear me out. You did notify the leadership chat of this as well.
Yeah,
And
I'm pretty sure.
Did
I
I
remember
I
this
read
meeting
it.
thing where you guys are like, "Hey,
was-
so Nicholas is gonna be coming across, but he's kind of fine." Like, I remember you two mentioning this before this happened.
Yeah,
you did
like
actually
this was
say
well
that.
before the draft. I completely
Yeah.
forgot I had done that.
So,
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
and
then I
that's
didn't do any fuckery then. You
No,
guys knew.
honestly, like at this point, I don't think that's an issue or anything like that. Because like, what you
'cause I
gotta
know-
remember is all the marquees, like their positions are different, but they're mostly all the same. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day,
Unless it's KCK,
It's-
like his players
Oh,
just
yeah, sorry, I
better. His
forgot
his
KCK
players
is the
just
best
better
player
than
in the
everybody
world.
else's. That's all I'm saying.
KCK is just gonna win on pure aura. He's gonna touch the ball near the line and it'll just be a try.
Literally, that's what happens.
And it
No,
was
I
that was
don't
the
want this
round,
to be spoken about
and that
like
was the round that the Rivers boys at the Renegade ended up with 6 spine players. So
Should we mention the fact that like Burton absolutely refused to pick the other player, Kobe Kelly?
yeah.
And then because at this time there was no other name in the fucking wheel, like in the bloody on the list. So like fucking Burton's like, yeah, I picked Nicholas Aoife. It's out of the blue. It's like, oh yeah, we forgot about him. Fuck. But yeah, bloody.
Yeah. Oh, I wish he was here for that for this conversation. Because when I read that, I just went, "Oh boy, here we go." And then he said, "Oh, I picked Nicholas," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about Matty mentioning that Nicholas was coming."
Yeah, that was a nice little fuckery we did there.
I mean, it's not a big deal.
It was above board fuckery is what it was.
Like it's season 1, they're gonna all end up roughly the same, like for now. And I think yeah, I'm looking forward to round 1, but it should be very interesting to see who the good players are, who the players that need improvement are will use, because everyone's good in the VPRL. They're all at least like ST players.
Well, that's
I
it.
reckon.
So I'm just curious, Lockie, have you been doing any sims over there at Marlins?
I actually like. I'm not even just saying this to tell you guys. I think between me and Jack, we've done one sim, and it was me testing out the rules. It was me testing out for Sonny, not even me doing it for us.
Oh,
So I don't think we have.
Hasn't-
Me and Jack have both been busy. I've been busy working on it. Even if I'm not doing stuff like outside of obviously this, I've been doing stuff for this in my free time, like other stuff like the Channel 5 report and stuff like that. And I think Jack's been really busy at work, so we genuinely haven't actually done any sims. We're not even taking the piss or anything, but you know it's fine. We'll just wing it like we always do.
For me, it's kind of the complete opposite.
Yeah, me.
Sorry.
So
I
we.
need that go for you when you're at the Panthers, winging it.
We did a lot of sims when we were at the Panthers. To be fair, we did do a lot of sims, but I was also in school, so
Fucking nerd.
I was still. I wasn't it crazy that I was commissioner when I was 17.
I forget you're that young, to be honest, because you talk.
Oh well,
and
now I'm
present-
older now. I'm 21 now, but when I
Yeah,
was
but
commissioner, I was
even
17.
back then, you presented yourself much more mature.
I was gonna
Oh,
say you were
thanks.
very mature as a commissioner.
Thank you.
So
Thank you. You sound like a yeah, you sound like a politician at the moment.
Remember, we're all a bit older than you here, mate. So
You shouldn't say that. That's so bad.
now while we're on with when you were commissioner, can you
Keep it in your
explain why
pants,
I
Cam.
had 30 speed and 28 acceleration?
Look, there was a bit of there was a bit of miscommunication between me and Logan when he handed it off to me.
Oh.
On the bright side,
on the bright side, you turned out pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
on the bright side, you obviously don't hold too much distrust for me because you joined me over at the VPRL. So you obviously,
That's true.
you know.
No, it wasn't. No, wasn't even upset. If anything, it made me stronger. There was nothing like saying +2 speed for 2.5 seasons to get max speed, and then to look at acceleration and go, okay,
Oh, fuck.
now I've got to start on that.
I eventually picked you for Origin, didn't I? Was I captain? I picked you for Origin.
I made the origin. I never played. I made the extended squad.
Hey,
was
no,
extended squad,
motherfucker, you did play because I picked you and you played
Did
game
play.
3.
Ah, there
You
you go.
did play.
Yeah.
You're just part of the
Yes.
group that fucking everyone fucking hated because game 1 and 2, some players missed out because I gave everyone a
Because
crack.
we came out and said
Because
if we win game.
was that the series we
2,
won?
Literally,
Yeah, we
it's the only series we won 3-0. It was my first and only season as captain of the Blues, and I said to all the boys in the Blues chat, if we win game 1 and 2, the
Yeah,
players
I
who
remember this.
the
We
players who
went over
didn't get to play game 3 will get a game because we want everyone to have a
It's a
Yeah.
dead rubber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's. I mean, I don't know. I remember you saying that. I remember being like, "It's fine," because it's at the end of the day, it's a simulated comp. Like we all just want to have fun, you know.
We thought we'd give everyone a chance that got selected. And
If there's an opportunity, we might as well give everyone a chance. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like it's a dead grubber anyway. So give the guys that did miss out a chance
Look,
to lose jersey too, and
Look,
and everyone will up about it. But guess what? They're all complaining, saying, "Oh, this team's going to get wiped. They're throwing it away." We fucking whitewashed them.
it'd be different if it
bitches.
was like an actual Origin game in real life. Like I think in real life you have to earn it, but like it's simulated comp for fun, you know. We all just want to have fun.
Yeah.
Everyone deserves a crack. Like
And that's one reason I like the internationals because you get more players involved because there's more international teams. I wish that they'd focused more on the international stuff than the Origin because
I find the funniest thing about that whole Origin thing is after that, because of that whole Game 3 shenanigan thing, me and Maddie never got another gig in the Origin arena. It's like we went 3-0.
when did you guys do? Was that when Will was in charge? You guys were captain.
Yeah.
And
It
then
was like
next season
season
was that
6.
when he. Okay.
And the following season.
And you say us as captains, you were fucking leadership as well.
I know. Was that when I was leadership? Was it? Was that when I was leadership?
Yeah.
I
You
know.
were-
It was
No, your
different.
leadership, you were like my third pick for like Kane
Yeah,
was VC
so-
officially, but you were
I was
in the
BC,
leadership group.
and then you were in the leadership group
I
too.
don't
You were
exactly
up.
remember. Look, it was a while ago. I don't exactly remember.
What was it,
Forgive
2-3 years ago?
Yeah,
but it's
about-
bro.
And
it's
that
like
motherfucking
1/10
comp
of
still
my
holds
life,
me to
alright?
that shit.
It's like 1/10 of my life. Just give me a break.
It's 1/20th for bloody Driscoll, but
Anyway, come on. Round 1, draft 1.
we're not bloody covering the whole draft. We'll just do a marquee, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know. I thought we were doing the whole
Yeah,
thing.
keep it to the program,
Yeah, fucking idiot.
buddy.
Fuck me.
Fucking tell your mum to fucking discipline me better.
Round preview, team lists.
Alright, so game 1 is the New Zealand Renegades versus the Western Sydney Bulls. Obviously we don't know team lists yet because we're recording this on a Tuesday night. So I've just done a list of what I would do. Based on
So it's
marquee
wrong.
players and all that shit. Fucking
So it's wrong.
hey, Driscoll, before this fucking went live, did I not guess your entire fucking team 1 to 15?
Did you
Oh, you got
actually?
pretty close. Well, no, yeah, I gave him
That's
hints.
kind of
All the way.
crazy.
I
I
gave him hints.
I mean, I put predicted lineups in the Channel 5 report, but it wasn't. I didn't like put overly think into it. Like, I didn't actually look at each individual stat and go, what I would actually do. I kind of just guessed it based on a few things. It was an estimated guess without actually thinking what I would do, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Just didn't have time. So mine is definitely wrong, but it's just in like the right ballpark kind of type thing.
I haven't actually seen your report. Is that also in news and updates or?
Yeah,
No,
no,
it's
it's
in
in
no,
No,
play
just
mode.
Playmate content.
I mean, okay.
Alright, while you do that, I'm going to read through the Renegades and the Bulls list. The Renegades have gone Sonny Ty Jr. at fullback. That part is a no-brainer. On the wings, fuck, I'm going to struggle saying these fucking names all together. I'm just looking at the rest of it. On the wings, I've put Francesco Casino and Traylon Bulla Kaili. I fucking have no idea. In the centers, I've got Rapid Rivers and Jimmy Moi Moi. That one's easy. In the halves, the captain I've put there because he's a captain. Captains mainly put themselves in starting roles. Ryzen Rivers, and the halfbacks Jai McCartney. Roland Rivers and Rocky Rivers are your front row pairing, with Akatank being the hooker. Back row is Mayu Walker and Jimmy DeJet.
Maui
Maui.
Walker.
Yeah, I can't fucking read. Um,
I can say.
and the lock is Tyler Keane. On the bench is Charlie Rossini and Kobe Kelly. Marquee players there being Sonny Tyre, Jai McCartney, Akatank, Tyler Keane, Rossini, and Kelly. They're in the same boat as the Wedgetails in having too many spine players, including one being the captain. It's like it's a fine line between you're the captain, you want to be on the field, and actually fielding your best possible side. Because the best possible side, like bloody
Yeah, I don't
Rising's
know if the
on the
best one
bench.
was not includes the captain there for the Renegades, but I mean I get it. If I was in his position, I'd probably be starting myself. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably be starting myself too. So I can't really blame him for it, but I do think it's the best side would be without him in the starting side.
We're literally going to be having the same conversation about the Wedgetails.
Yes, we are.
But yeah,
Hey,
so
have they versed in the opening round?
no,
No,
it's Renegades
they
Bulls.
versed the Bulls. Is it the Renegades?
Yeah, that's what I just
Yeah.
said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, the Bulls lineup. I've got Liam Ryan, the captain at fullback. He's a marquee, of course. Got Dingo and Joey Kelly on the wings, both marquee. In the centers, I've got Tavita Vainuku and Barry Beef Slab. Fucking hell of a name, that one. Bloody in the halves, we got Chad Johnson and Sione Mataus, both marquees. Not the back row, the front row, we got Jack Black and Big Beefer. Two more solid names, with the 9 being Raspin Mops. Or Raben Mops. Raben Mops, that's it.
Ray-Ban mops, yeah.
This is how bad it is, right, for me. I can barely fucking read,
Mm-mm.
but it's worse with my handwriting. That's all I'm saying. In the back row, we got Lawrence Kowal and Killer Boom. And at lock, we got Wally Allen, also a marquee. On the bench, we got Buck Crispy and Prophet Moses. Looking at both sides, Bulls, they have a lot more star power. They've gone heavy in the backs, have the one forward as well. But one thing I noticed when looking at the rosters and putting these teams together, the Bulls lack fitness. So if you get a team with, if you get a team that can handle it, like a good defensive side, the Bulls are going to run out of gas and that side's going to take over. I'm saying that Renegades, although they have a fuck ton of halves, they have two forwards, obviously high fitness. I just think if Renegades can weather that early storm, they're just gonna push through. I've gone Renegades 18 points to 12. What are your thoughts on this matchup?
I'll go the other way. I think I'll go Western Sydney to win 24 to 6. I think you pointed out that team just looks very strong at Western Sydney, and they very well might be one of the teams to beat in this comp. KCK, your thoughts?
See, I just got back.
Good story.
So
Fuck KCK.
No,
The-
are we
what the
talking
fuck
about
is
Western
that?
Sydney Bulls and Renegades?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm leaning more towards Western Sydney for obvious reasons. I just think the team, the leadership, and everything will help them get over the hump. Really.
Yeah. Good player shit analyst. Anyways, Lachlan Martin, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, this game's gonna be really interesting. You know, I think on paper I probably lean towards the Bulls, but it's being played in New Zealand. You cannot underestimate that. I can guarantee you the New Zealand boys would absolutely love this guys. You know, like guys like Sonny Tyler, the Rivers brothers. That's going to be very key. And then obviously you got guys like Jai McCann who just live and breathe everything New Zealand. I'm gonna go for Western Sydney Bulls just because I just think that they probably have a little bit too much star power, but you can't underestimate this New Zealand team. The Renegades, they've got a lot of strike power, and with the Bulls, I know that Liam's probably gonna go himself a fullback, but my god, I'd love to see a throwback and see Chastingham back there this game, eh? Yeah, it would be a throwback to see Chastingham back at fullback. It's been a bit.
Thought
He
process.
played a bit of second row recently, but it'd be big for him to go back at fullback. I want to see it, but it's probably going to be Liam Ryan. But it'd be fun to see Chastingham back there, I reckon.
You know, they might counteract the whole fitness issue and just do a halftime swap.
That could be something. That's something I didn't think about. And they could start with Ryan at fullback and then swap him at halftime onto the wing, put Dingo there. Or
If they do that, then I swap my my prediction to the Bulls. But I'm gonna. I think I have to do it now. This is it's a little mini segment. I haven't come up with a name yet. It'll probably be next week. I should have come up with a name. This is gonna be a fucking rant. This is my rant. Archie's rants or some shit. I don't know. These fucking names, man. Fucking hell.
Which one are you struggling with now? We'll help you pronounce it.
No, it's not the hard to pronounce names. It's not that. Like, fucking... Because that can still be a real fucking name. Kaleo, Nalani, fucking Makana Oluwalu. I think I just said that right. No idea. The ones that fuck pissed me off when I was doing this was the Rivers. It's like, once you figure out how to say it, right? It's easy. It's like Rapid, Ryzen, fucking Rollin, and bloody whatever the fucking other one was.
Is there Rockland in there?
There's Rocky.
Rockland, is that how you pronounce it? Rokhy, Rockland?
Rohky, Rocky.
It's Rocky. There's Rocky, Rollin, Ryzen, and Rapid. Right? So, once you figure out how to say it, that's fine. But, like, when you look at the spelling, it drives me insane. And I can only imagine what that's like for you, Kane.
We talk about commentary when rivers to rivers to rivers.
Yeah.
Rivers to rivers to rivers.
Commentators got a fun time commentating that game.
and you're not gonna know which rivers have got the ball.
I think they're just. No.
Front rollers are gonna do headed.
It's gonna be fucked because, like, in game it just says R Rivers and they're all start with a fucking R.
We'll have to get Sonny to spell for a different way.
You won't know who scored or anything. Fucking name pop up.
Oh, yeah. So, like, yeah. And I know one of them was, like, my former captain. Fuck you for doing that. Fuck you for doing that.
No comments.
Rapid, Ryzen, Rocky, and Roland. I can remember that.
It literally sounds like catchphrases.
25% chance of getting it right.
What was that, Logan?
So you have 25% chance of getting it right, just guess.
Yeah.
It should be 100% chance, so fucking hell.
Hey, Sonny, why don't you put out a name change thing and then have the whole team as Rivers? I haven't
This
watched
just
that
in,
this
fucking Luke Driscoll's been fired from the captain's corner.
Oh.
Fucking come at me with that shit. Fuck you.
Matty Harris happens due to a seizure.
Fucking Luke Driscoll fucking gets fired next week, doubles the viewership. Fucking
Breaking
beautiful.
news: Luke Driscoll signs with the third breakaway simulation rugby league competition.
Yeah, every player except for him is just fucking what's his name, Glenn Stevenson.
Yeah. Oh, big Glenn though. He gonna be good this season.
Anyways, we should move on to the next
Game of
two
the round?
teams. Next game of the round, fucking. I think it's obvious that the Pirates are just gonna take the Marlins. Like, literally, it's in their names.
Yeah, but the Pirates don't know how to. They don't know how to actually like capture. Marlins are different, bro. We'll break their ship. We have horns, I think. I don't really know what Marlins are, but they look like they have horns.
They're swordfish.
It's a swordfish.
They have long noses. That's what it is. They have long noses.
Sour? Fuck, I don't fucking know. Yeah, look, that doesn't fucking look good for you when you don't even know what fucking animal you are.
I do.
If you don't even know, if you don't even know what
Jack
fucking
gave me a
animal
rundown
you
when he
are,
was making the team. Jack gave me a rundown when he was making the team.
you don't even know, and you're too focused on like, what am I? You're gonna get ran through while that's happening.
They should run at me.
You're just in a fucking
Who's-
existential
Austin's gonna
fucking
be,
crisis
Aaron
while they're
Atkin.
playing footy.
Maybe.
Also, it's quite obvious which teams you two are going for. So, what about you, Lukey?
Yeah, look, Brisbane's gonna win. Jordan Lewis, a good captain. I think he was very good in his pickups over the whole draft. I have no doubt that the Pirates will feature in the finals this season.
Yeah, you're just kind
Nigel Thundershaft, what a name though.
Oh.
I think that's
See,
my favourite.
I could have got to that if Kane didn't skip me reading out the fucking predicted team list. You fucking knob
Yeah, what
jockey.
is you from your
Fucking-
little bickering you were going on
You
with?
fucking douche canoe.
Yeah, me and Matty bickering kind of yourself.
Well, to keep it even, I'm going to back the Marlins for a 2-2.
Thanks.
Alright, I'm
So,
I'm just gonna.
I knew you were my favorite person on this podcast.
But I will say,
I suppose I'll
Driscoll
just go
said-
fuck myself.
if Driscoll said Marlins, I was going to go Pirates. I wanted to keep it 2-2 because I respect and like a lot of the leaders in both of the teams.
I mean, look,
Both
if
the
you
teams-
want my actual analysis, I think this game will be very. I think both. I genuinely think it will be a very hard to beat this season. I do think, like, genuinely, J-Lu has built a very strong team, and I think it's one of the stronger looking teams on paper. I think something else that he has in his favor is out of every team, probably unironically, maybe alongside the Marlins, as biased as that sounds, that he has a very nice spread of. Actually, no, I'll probably say he has a slightly better spread. A nice spread of marquee players along the positions. I think he is 2-2-2. He might be the only team that has done that.
He
Or
does,
2-2-2
and that's what I would have got
marquees.
to if I read out my fucking team list.
I think is he the only captain that's done managed to do that? Get
Yeah.
2-2-2.
He's the only one.
Yeah,
Yes.
so that's something that's going to be in their favour. I think they are.
Yous are the next closest. You had 2-3-1.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. I think this is going to be a very good game.
That's why I literally predicted a close one being 19-18. Like I reckon the Pirates just pip yous. Get you in that net, have a nice little feed. Use your fucking spout nose or whatever to fucking catch another one of yous.
All right. So what do you think? What do you think the Marlins opening team list is? Just curious, Matty.
Thanks, Luke. I'm glad you asked.
I wasn't.
And I know why you've specifically asked the Marlins first, because you want me to try to pronounce that fucking last name. Or the first name.
Mahoney Olu.
The last name's
I know.
easy. Anyways,
So-
I've got Jack Kyle at fullback. Kaleo Nalani, fucking Mahana Olualu. Left wing I've gone. Ken Hellier, right wing. In the centres I've got Cruz Spencer, Noel Gallagher. In the halves I have Caleb J. Luke. Fucking words. Don't even know how to do them. English is my only language and I'm not even fucking good at that. Yet I'm hosting a podcast. Like, fucking go figure. Lucas Deuce at 7. In the front row, we got fucking Mark Henry. Fucking good luck stopping that count. And Jackson Keefe. At hooker, we got Eddie Oliver. In the back row, I've got Ollie Turner. and Blakes and Harrison. And at 13, we got fuck. That's a new player. I've never fucking heard of that cunt before. Lachlan Martin at 13. Oh, that's a write-off. How is he a marquee player?
Beats me. I don't know.
Fucking hell.
Fucking never heard of him.
Oh my god, I can't even read my fucking writing.
Did you write this all down?
Yeah.
I've
What,
read.
did you not like type it? Did you actually like physically write this?
I
down?
fucking wrote it down so I could have it in front of me.
Does that mean you've physically written down the name Kaliano Lani Mahanu?
I did.
Yes.
I did.
That's pretty funny.
Thank you.
That's
Caliona
everything
Lani.
in-
Yeah. Caliona Lani. Yeah.
It's good. Good to see you. Good that you're doing your job. Maddie, proud of you.
Thank you. Shea Hardy. Shea Hardy is what I couldn't read because I've put a fucking I in front of it for some fucking reason. I have no idea. And Ryan Wilson on the bench.
Yep.
Um,
That's pretty accurate.
it's a solid spread. Obviously, it's not 2-2 and 2, but you have 3 marquee spine players, and that's all you need because you got your 6, 7, and 9 right there. Then you got your fullback, and you got your 13. So you have your entire spine sorted. And then you just add a good winger on there. If I was going to do a 3-2-1 split, I would do 2 forwards and 1 outside back, being the fullback. But either way, it's still a really good side. But when you look at the Pirates, they've gone the 2-2-2. Their fullback, I've gone Jacob Morrison, Corey Bell, the other marquee on the wing. The other wing is AJ Brimo. Their centers, Cody Slater, Jet Mercer. Halves are Ash Crutcher, Tim James, both marquees. I've pronounced it right before. I'm going to try it again. Lenny E. Prakali. Lennox Prakash.
Who's that?
Lenny E.
It's some player that plays for the Mines.
Prakali.
Lenny E. Prakali'i.
And then we have
that it?
Kratos Kamehameha.
Yeah, Lenny E. Prakali.
That's the front row there. And Danger McGee, formerly known as Logan Strange, at hooker.
Is that Logan, is it?
Fucking pretty sure it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
No, that's good to know.
Back row we got Caleb Jeff and Baron Aikman. Caleb Jeff is bloody marquee, along with the captain and marquee, of course, Jordan Lewis at 13. On the bench we got JJ Keynes and this is like one of the times where I do like the random as fuck names, because this is like one of the greatest names, Nigel Thundershaft. Like fucking beautiful.
Goated.
Fucking goated, that's the word.
Almost as good as Glenn Stevenson.
Who?
No.
Like,
It's a pretty good
you know what? KCK is getting Player of the Year, but it's going to be called the Glenn Stevenson Medal.
Oh, that would be great.
It's a good name, but I think we'll look at the naming it the John Smith Medal.
John Smith.
Yeah, the John Smith Medal.
Or he's just going to do what other people did, and just the first recipient gets the naming rights.
Nah. I want to go with Glenn Stevenson Award. I think that's awesome.
We'll leave it up to vote.
No. Glenn Stevenson Award will be Bench Player of the Year. That's what that award will be.
That'd be a pretty cool honor.
That'd be a good one.
Yeah, it's like, hey, which of the excess halves will get this award?
Yep.
But should we move on to the actual game of the round?
We just talked about it.
Hey, Lachlan, shut the fuck up.
Okay. Sorry. You know.
Hey, you already said I'm not your favourite, so fucking you don't get no fucking sympathy from me.
Well,
You picked the right person.
fine. If you want to be like that, we'll be like that then. I can see how it is.
You're my next article,
Love you, buddy.
When did the Sydney Wedgetails play the Northern Marlins?
Well, we play on Tuesday.
You're half back there, little boy. I'm running straight at you.
You can fucking run straight at me if you want. I'll still put you on your fucking ass. Wait, no, halves can't fucking shot in this game. I'm just gonna tackle you. That's what I'm gonna do.
Alright,
I'm gonna tackle
let's
you
get
and
to.
fucking yell
Do you
sweet
want to
whispers
talk
into your
about
ear.
your team list? Your predicted team list for your own team.
Yeah. This is not the list we're going with. This is just what I'd do mostly.
This is you throwing off. Go on.
Yes.
This is what you do, and you're telling that Burden's going against what you want. What are you saying? You going against your captain right now, live on air?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
I agree with his list more because his list is working better.
So one of two things is correct. This list is you throwing off, or this list is you going against your captain. Pick one.
No. My real list. If I want to fucking win the fucking game, I'd have Burden on the bench. I would. I'm sorry, but I would. Just because we have so many halves, I would put the non-marquee half on the bench. Only
Alright.
reasoning.
But you're not going to do
Okay,
that.
But
let's
in
hear it,
this
let's
list,
hear
I
it,
don't.
mate.
But I will explain what I'd change if I did that. Anyway, so I
Let's
got.
critically analyze this. Go.
Anyways, fullback I've gone Lakani Letufuga.
Okay.
On the wings I've gone Gabe Walsh and Kernon Cobo. Centers Michael Lacey, Ethan Pengeli or Pengeli. I have no idea.
Pendulum.
None of them are marquee, so you kind of interchange. It's what you can't. Do you want to go speed at the back? Do you want agility, or do you want fitness? At this point, doesn't make much of a difference if they're not a marquee player. In the halves, I've got Kalar Burden at 6 and myself at 7. I've designed my player to be a 7, so like I'd hope I play there. The front row, I've gone Dino Fasili to allow him and James Madison with Daniel Punch at 9. In the back row, I've gone Kane Chapman Kenny and Bluey Broughton. At 13 is Nicholas Aoife. Off the bench, I got Jim Bourbon and Aaron White. Obviously working with what I can. So many fucking halves. But yeah, that's how I do it. The change I would do is I'd put I'd put Aaron White at 13. Not Aaron White, sorry. Aaron White at 6, Burton on the bench. Bourbon would go to 13. And I put Nick into the front row. But yeah.
So
I mean,
I'm looking at that team, and I'm feeling like you've got one of your 60s forwards sitting on the bench, and you'd have a spine at lock, or like to fill that, because obviously one of those marquee players.
Jim Bourbon would be the spine playing lock. He's a marquee spine playing lock, but he has bloody high strength. He's actually put some stuff into strength, so he'd be better than one of the base ones.
That's correct. Yeah, that's a good choice. Yeah, that makes sense.
And you could swap it and have Punch there, but Punch is his player build is designed to be a hooker. So I'd play him where he wants to be.
Yeah, but a lock being in the center and obviously a hooker, given that he's designed himself to be a hooker, interchangeably could be a lock, at least a makeshift lock until you get an identified lock, or however you look at it. That's just idle thoughts there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say, do you want to run your predicted team list? But like fucking.
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't. You tell me what you got for us.
I got Markley.
I've got Glenn Stevens at fullback. I've got Glenn Stevens at wings. I've got Glenn Stevens in our centre. No, go. Continue.
Anyway, so I've got Glenn Stevenson at fullback. Fucking hell. Alright, for real. I got Mark Lee at fullback, I got Jai Cologne and Tyrone Clay on the wings. Those positions pick themselves their marquee players, all backs. In the centers, I have Ash Boyd and Ratua Redikiki. I think I fucking pronounced that right. Yep. In the halves, I've got Eden Hitchens and Jaden Davis. In the front row, I've gone Callum Murray and Prodige Broughton. At hooker, James Seji Fergo, or whatever. The 9 picks itself as well because it's your only fitness spine player. Your back row, I've gone Luke Driscoll and Celestia Lundenberg. So,
Lindenberg.
fucking, I don't give a fuck. At 13, it's Luke Malkus. Um, you have a really strong forward back, except for the fact that, like, fuck yous. Um, there's no argument against the forward pack. It's pretty solid. And on the bench, I got fucking Zaid and Riorson and fucking redacted. That's it.
Redacted.
Redacted.
Oh, gonna make him cry.
Yeah.
Um,
Hey, he
Yeah,
already got enough of the joke before. Now he can be redacted. We're done.
yeah, we've spoken about him already. Yeah, no, it's not a bad team list. I think you're right. I think our forward pack and our back three solid players. Like I think we'll be all right in terms of that. And I know that it's been brought up about us not having a marquee spine, but I don't think that it's going to have as big an issue as being made out.
I can agree
We'll
on
see,
that.
won't we? It's more like I'm just worried if the game comes down to the wire, who's gonna step up? Who's it gonna be?
I'd assume the marquee halves are going to be the ones to do it.
Well,
Oh,
exactly, but they don't have any. That's my problem. Like, I think if you can get a bit of a roll, I think your forwards are enough. My worry is that if the game comes tight, you just won't be able to take it. You won't be able to run, and that's when you start to lose it. If you get into a grind fest, I'm worried. No halves, no good kickers, no good field goal takers. I might struggle a little bit. I have gone. If in case you're wondering, I have gone the Wedgetails for this game.
Yeah, you're back in my good books.
I think it'll be close, but I think all the games will be close. There's no team that I think there's not a difference enough where I think we can comfortably predict the blowout at this stage. So I think all games will be close. I think this is going to be close. It can go either way. I'm going to leave the Wedgetails. Wouldn't be surprised for Thunder win, but
No shock, I've gone Wedgetails. I've done 24-18. Like,
Wedgetail 13 plus.
you fucking idiot. Benched.
Said that despite Matt. No, I do think
I
it's going to
realize
be.
I'm the only person in this call that's not involved in that game. So I think that's hard to call wins. I'm saying the Wedgetails wins. I'm sorry, Luke.
No, I do reckon it's
Suck it,
I
bitch!
might pull a case again just to. I might pull a case again here and just put tip Central Thunder just so it's 2v2.
Oh, well, while we're at it, I guess I'll say it's going to be 18-12 to the Thunder.
Not
to
13-12 to Wedgetails? Little
No,
field goal in the
definitely
80th minute?
No, definitely not that sim. We're not going to talk about that sim. We actually played we were the better team that whole game too. That sim was not great for us.
That sucks to you, I guess.
And it was
Wouldn't
like
it be
the
cool?
80.
This has been a topic. Wouldn't it be cool if we got a 2-point field goal in the VPRL? How sick would that be?
I don't think it's
Oh.
even in the bloody coding, is it?
Like AI, I don't think the AI will go for it, but it'd be cool. You can kick them. I'll kick them in Rugby League 24.
Oh,
I don't
it's
know if
so
AI can
fucking
do
easy
that.
to kick them.
Matt doesn't fucking miss them.
I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's.
I miss them unless it's a prop kicking it. Then I nail them.
They were very hard to kick in. Like they were hard to kick from that far in Rugby League 1. It's a lot easier now. But like it'd be so cool if they had an update, and then if you're down by 1, they'd go for field goals.
You just
Well,
say
They'd go for a 2-point
you
field
know
goal.
what?
Imagine winning a game from a 2-point goal, like winning 15-14 or some shit from a 2-point field goal.
Yeah, that's
You know
one
what
thing
I
they
would
got to add in is actually going for field goals when you're a point down.
You know
Hey,
what else
should.
would be a really cool thing
you
to
said
add?
you said it was hard to kick him in the last footy game, yeah?
Like live 4.
Yeah, you said it was hard to kick him in that, didn't you, Lachlan?
What was that, sorry?
He's confirming
said it
whether
was
you
hard-
said it was hard to kick field goals in
You said it was
live
hard
4.
to kick him in the last game.
Yeah, I thought it was hard to kick them, and like when you're playing the game, it was hard to kick
I
them
guess
than
Matthew
in this
never got
game.
the fucking memo because he'd kick him from fucking halfway on me.
That was
Really?
in this game,
Fair
buddy,
enough.
not the last game.
You
Yeah,
used to kick
this game I think is a lot easier from
No,
when
you used to
I'm
have
playing it.
to the 40.
And you used to kick him from the fucking sideline. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that just about covers all the games or all the stuff we're really going to talk about. One of our quicker podcasts. It's only just over an hour in. Any final thoughts, boys, before we skedaddle?
I just
the
wish all
mighty
the teams
Thunder.
the very best this week.
up the mighty fella.
I'm really looking forward to the VPRO. It's been a while since I've been this excited over some virtual rugby league competitions, and it's good to have one where I feel at home again. And I'm really looking forward to just seeing what everyone has to offer. It should be really good fun. Yeah, if you're not planning to, check it out. That we've got some good stuff planned, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Couldn't agree more with that statement right there.
Yeah, bloody. Yeah, you
I
go.
can't wait. I can't wait for Matty Harris to be sat on his ass by Luke, yours truly.
You know
as
what?
he tries to run the ball.
I actually hope that happens, Luke. So it'd be pretty
Yeah.
funny to see.
I would
Get one on the old man.
Next week.
That next week, next week's podcast that'll be featuring on the. We just play that and repeat while we're talking. Matty getting sat down by Driscoll.
You talk like that when I'm the one that does the editing to this shit. That won't be happening because there will be no podcast. There'll be no fucking editing because
he's just gonna. We're gonna spend the entire time shit talking to him, so he's just gonna not upload the episode.
yeah, I'm gonna have a nice toasty bath.
We'll go into. It'll never see the light of day.
I'm not fuckies. I'm having a nice peaceful night.
It'll be like that time when I sidestepped NBT. That like he never lived that down. Especially when I think at that point I only had like 65 speed or something.
Yeah, you
wasn't even max. I wasn't even max speed when I did that.
No, I'll just score a drop down try over chance bunts again.
God.
Yeah, did that from fucking lock, I think, or prop. Anyways, I think it's time we skedaddle now. We've said our goodbyes. Thanks everyone for being on the podcast. Hope everyone fucking listening and watching fucking enjoys it. We'll be back next week, same time, fucking hopefully. And yeah, fucking bye bye.